Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Got a lot of PC gaming related news to talk about, and if you're a fan of RPGs, a lot of reason to be excited. Yes, the PlayStation 5 is getting a major RPG release next month, but it is looking to be a timed exclusive. So we'll talk about that. Of course, I'm talking about Final Fantasy 16. Every Final Fantasy game has ultimately come out on PC and to Steam, and it looks like FF16 will be having the same treatment in the future. We'll talk about that, and the Xbox Game Showcase is coming up. One game that I want to see more than anything is Fable. Yes, Playground Games, the developers behind the excellent Forza Horizon titles, are taking their talent with open world titles and moving on to a new project in a brand new Fable game, and it looks like we may finally have an update on this game come the Xbox Showcase, which will be happening on June 11th. We'll talk that in a little bit, but first of all, Final Fantasy 16 producer Naoki Yoshida says that they do plan to take their time to work on development of the PC version of Final Fantasy 16 after the game's official release on PlayStation 5. Now, we had already kind of had an idea that the PlayStation 5 version of FF16 was going to be a timed exclusive. We know that the agreement is a 6-month timed exclusivity window. However, it has also been said that the PC version is probably not going to come out until 2024, which isn't the end of the world. I did ultimately expect the game to come out on PC at some point, probably within the year after the release of Final Fantasy 16. If you go back to Final Fantasy 15, now that was a different time. Back in 2016, that game came out. And that game obviously didn't have a PC release right away, but it came out in November of 2016, and then the PC version happened in March of 2018. So about 16 months after the release of the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One version. However, since that time, Square Enix has become much more invested into PC gaming as a whole that I don't think that it's going to be as long of a wait. I don't think it's going to be 16 months, but I would probably say a year from now, you'll see Final Fantasy 16 on PC as well, and it should look fantastic on there. Couple things to consider. Square Enix in the past has done Epic Game Store exclusivity agreements. Final Fantasy VII Remake had an EGS exclusivity agreement for 6 months, and then it came to Steam. Who knows if that'll happen again with Final Fantasy 16? I believe the thing with FF7 Remake was that it also was running on the Unreal Engine, so working that out was a little bit different. And Square Enix's relationship with Epic Game Store, it does seem like it has changed a little bit, because outside of the FF7 Remake, is Crisis Core on the Epic Game Store? It is not. The Final Fantasy VII Remake is on there, but Crisis Core isn't. I don't believe Octopath Traveler 2 is on there. Octopath Traveler 1 is. And Stranger of Paradise also did have an exclusivity agreement, but those were 2022 games. The game may have shifted, and it's kind of telling to me that Octopath Traveler 2, Live Alive, I don't believe, is on the Epic Game Store. It is not. Live Alive's not on there. Octopath Traveler 2 is not on there. Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII is not on there. Yeah, so, like, it definitely begs the question on whether or not, what is Square Enix's standpoint with Epic Game Store as far as delivering exclusives or potential exclusives, because the fact that those recent games, even though they're smaller games comparatively to an FF7 Remake, they're still relatively notable games, and given the fact that FF7 Remake had a timed exclusivity agreement, why wasn't a Crisis Core at least released on the Epic Game Store? I get maybe Epic Games would have been like, alright, we don't need a timed exclusivity on that, but to not even release it on the Epic Game Store, I think is kind of a telling sign on that, so we'll see how that turns out. Final Fantasy 16 is legitimately one of those rare games that I think after the PlayStation 5 release, even a year after its initial release, people are going to be okay with dropping 60, dare I even say $70 on the game, as long as it's a good PC port. And Final Fantasy 15 had its issues. Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy VII Remake certainly had its issues, especially when it was initially on Epic Game Store only, but hopefully with FF16, it is a good port when it ultimately does come out. I'll be playing the hell out of it when it drops on PlayStation 5. I ain't gonna wait for this one. I'm a hardcore, die-hard Final Fantasy fan, and you're wild if you think I'm gonna be waiting even 6 months to play this. I wouldn't even wait 30 days to play this game for a PC release. Like, I don't care, bro. I'll play this game right away. It looks incredible, and then I will check the game out on PC as well. But bet you that. I will check this game out again. I'm confident that this game is going to be tremendous, and I will buy it on PlayStation, and depending, my reception towards it, I think it's going to be rather positive. I have a lot of faith in Yoshida and his team. I'll damn sure buy it on PC as well. So yeah, I'm going to be one of those shills that double dips on the game. But nevertheless, there you go with that. Moving on from that, outside of Final Fantasy, when it comes to Western RPGs, one of my favorite franchises of all time is Fable. And we know that Microsoft is working on another Fable game. I should say Playground Games is working on another Fable game. Playground, of course, the guys that brought you the excellent Forza Horizon games, and they're taking their talent with open world titles, now dropping it into a reboot of Fable. I want to say a reboot, we still don't know, but you know, the Fable games are all kind of standalone experiences. And the Xbox Twitter account put out a tweet, "Do you love games as much as we do? Then you won't want to miss the Xbox Game Showcase." Now, they have attached a video. Music is incredibly reminiscent of a Fable title, and on top of that, very jarring that they just randomly showcase a trail of glitter that leads to a computer monitor that says Xbox Showcase. If you guys haven't played Fable 2 or 3, a trail of glitter is actually what guides you into specific waypoints and objectives throughout the game. So a lot of people are drawing the conclusion that yes, Fable is finally going to get an update come this showcase. Here are my requests. The new Fable game from Playground, I want to see gameplay of it. None of this Sony nonsense of CG trailers. Please, Microsoft, 1 or 2 CG trailers for new announcements, fine. But please don't pull a Sony. They are so bad with CG trailers. Bro, we got a CG trailer for Wolverine like 2 years ago, and where's the update on that game? Like, please don't. Sony's terrible with it. Really do something that Sony didn't do, and that's showcasing high-quality first-party titles, and a Fable would absolutely be that. Hopefully we get gameplay. Fingers crossed. I don't think it's going to be a late 2023 release. Doesn't make a lot of sense when you got Starfield coming out. That should be your big RPG heavy hitter for the fall, but maybe early into 2024, either Fable or Avowed sometime in 2024. Maybe both would be great. And obviously, both of those games will be coming to PC, but to get something out this fall, bro, I would love a Fable Collection. Fable 1, 2, and 3 upgraded releases on PC and Xbox. That would be tremendous. And while Steam does have the original Fable, Fable 3 was on Steam, but it got pulled because of Games for Windows Live nonsense. I actually have the game on my library, so thankfully happy about that. But we could do a redone version of that game readily available for everybody to buy. But Fable 2, in my opinion, by far the strongest game in the entire series. That game is unplayable on PC, and that is a damn shame. You release the Fable Collection, release it on Steam, $49.99, even $59.99, that might be pushing it, but all 3 Fable games, that's a lot of content for your money. 50, 60 bucks, I think people would be all over and paying that, and that would at least hold us over until the new Fable hopefully drops in 2024. Fingers crossed that does happen. I know Phil Spencer's talked about collections of games coming outside of Fable. There's all the potential in the world for a Gears collection because on PC, you have Gears Ultimate Edition on the Windows Store, but Gears 1, Gears 2, Gears 3, having all those games on Steam, that would be great, and I don't think Gears 4 is on Steam. I did play through Gears 4 on PC, but I didn't play it on Steam. Yeah, Gears 4 isn't on Steam, so that's a bummer as well, but, you know, hopefully we can get that done. Gears 5 is, of course, available on directly on Steam. But nonetheless, that's going to do it for me. Some big updates on RPGs. Exciting times ahead. Hopefully FF16, maybe early 2024. Fable, fingers crossed for just 2024, but let's bridge the gap with a Fable collection later this year. I think that would be fantastic. We got the MGS collection. That's one I've been waiting on for PC for a while. Fable collection would definitely... That would be a great fall for game collections. Let's just say that. That'll do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.